not make perfect. That's right. You heard it right. Practice in of itself does not make perfect. Practice combined with good sleep makes perfect. Sleep is such an important function in your life because it actually moves information that you gain from repetitive practice from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. And it is this repetitive practice along with sleep that actually makes perfect. So even though I gave you a title that practice does not make perfect, you might have guessed I'm going to be talking to you about sleep. Do you know that 2/3 of the people in the developed world do not get the required or recommended 8 hours of sleep? Perhaps you're aware of this. Perhaps you yourselves do not get that sleep. But do you know what the consequences are of not getting enough sleep? Repeatedly sleeping 6 or 7 hours in a day for a long period of time demolishes your immune system and increases your risk of cancer by more than 50%. And is one of the leading indicators of whether you will contract Alzheimer's disease. Lack of sleep also disrupts your sugar levels and increases your likelihood of developing congestive artery conditions that lead you on a path of diabetes and heart attack. Lack of sleep also causes many mental and psychological conditions that could result in depression or even suicidal thoughts. Lack of sleep also causes you to gain weight because it disrupts the enzymes in your body that make you feel full after eating food or that make you feel hungry. In the United States itself, 1.2 million accidents are caused in a year by people driving without enough sleep. Now, if you compare that, just for perspective, if you compare that to the accidents that are caused by drunken drivers or people taking drugs, the sum total of that does not come to the number of accidents caused by sleepy drivers. Now, so you might wonder, how do you find out if you're getting enough sleep? To get a precise answer to that, you would have to visit a sleep institute. But there are some rough heuristics that can help you determine whether you get enough sleep. So one question that you can ask yourself is, when you wake up in the morning, can you go back to sleep around 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning? If the answer is yes, then you're not getting enough sleep. Another question that you can ask yourself is, can you perform at your optimal level without taking a coffee stimulant or any caffeine-based stimulant before noontime? So if the answer is no, then you're not getting enough sleep. Now let's demystify sleep a little bit. Sleep, a lot of research has actually gone into studying sleep over the last 60 years, with some of the best research actually happening in the last 20 years, showing both the benefits of good sleep, good quality sleep, and the disadvantages of not getting enough sleep. Sleep itself consists of two distinct phases called NREM sleep and REM sleep. NREM, which is non-rapid eye movement or deep sleep, and REM is rapid eye movement, or what we colloquially know as dream sleep. NREM sleep helps to move information from the short-term storage locations in your brain into the long-term storage locations. Whereas REM sleep helps you assimilate information that you recently acquired into your past memories and helps prompt creativity. Getting sufficient amount of both REM sleep and NREM sleep in an 8-hour period is important to both your physical and mental well-being. If I were to tell you that there is a new treatment that will make you live longer, enhance your memory, make you more creative, make you more attractive, make you slimmer, increase your resilience to many diseases, and make you happier, would you go for that treatment? Every day, you are blessed with the opportunity to get 8 hours of sleep that can do that and even more. My friends, 7 minutes, as Joe Moore is already showing me the warning card, 7 minutes is not enough to tell all the benefits of good sleep or the disadvantages of not getting enough sleep. So I would recommend that you read this book that I read myself, and that was actually on the list of Bill Gates' top 10 books to read for 2019. Why We Sleep by Matthew White. And Manoj, great speech as you did, but you did say something, sleep didn't matter. Sleep should matter, because sleep has this great effect on your life. With good sleep, good quality sleep, will help you perform at your optimum best. So I hope my speech encourages you to seek out that 8 hours of sleep and prioritize sleep. Thank you.
Thank you, James. As usual, wonderful speech. Next is the table topic session, and I invite Georgian to chair the session and take it from here.
I didn't realize we finished this so fast.
So we'll start with the table topic session. As everyone knows, like impromptu speeches, 2 minutes, and let's see how we can do with it. So who's going to want to first? Take us, come on, boy.
Yeah, I'll introduce.
All right.
So the topic I got today is, if you had a week left on this earth, what would you do? How would you spend the time? That's a very interesting question, and it's a tough situation, and I'm trying to put myself in a place, imagining if that were true, right? If I had 1 week to live, what would I do? I would, first thing I would do is I'll bring my parents here, right? Because when I'm leaving the earth, I want to be with people who brought me here, right? And I'll get my brother here, my family is always there with me, and then I will figure, is there anything that I want to do before I leave, right? So a couple of things that I would do is spending time with kids. I think I'm not spending enough time today, and I think it's in the belief that we always have a tomorrow, right? So today, if I'm not spending enough time, okay, next week, next month. So that is something that immediately comes to my mind, maybe I'm not giving enough time with my kids. So every minute I'll spend, maybe I may not sleep enough because I have limited time. Family, that will be my priority. Make sure my wife has all the accounts, every password. Because you never know, like, she may not know all the accounts and everything, right? She's not into it. So that's another thing that I'll make sure I do. And then plan on how I get, my body gets cremated or whatever, right? So I would definitely donate every organ. If there's one thing that I could do minimum, going out, because once I'm out, I'm out, right? So thank you, I'll continue.
Thank you, Mohit. That was nice. Who's going next?
Same question.
Why don't you come on?
What will be her plan after that?
Who's coming
No,
next?
our guest is anyway. He has a chance. I didn't ask the chance. Whatever you want.
Thank you.
While they are doing this, one thing I just wanted to mention, right? It's an opportunity for everyone to speak in this Toastmasters. So if you don't have a role today, definitely step up and take the opportunity. Thanks.
The topic I got is, it's a long one. If you could go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, what you do, what would it be? So, you are talking about future, I'm going to talk about past. Fellow Toastmasters, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. This is a very interesting topic. Basically, as far as I'm concerned, I have a lot of things which I thought I will do in a different way if I get another chance. So one thing I can think about it is I don't know swimming, something which I couldn't learn. My grandfather was totally against sending us to the water, so we all got stuck at home doing something on the field or near to our home. So something I would tell my past younger one would be go and learn some swimming. I think swimming is one of the most important thing you must is the skill which you should have in your life. So I hope I would get another chance. I went for learning swimming after I was around 35 years old. I went and I couldn't succeed in that. Still I'm trying, but that's something I will definitely do. And learn swimming, and I hope I can get another chance and try it again in the future. So, thank you so much.
Who's going next?
If I had that chance, I would have joined Toastmasters 20 years back and build the confidence to stand here without pay.
Where did you?
I think very interesting topic that will cool off in the summertime. Right?
So what's your favorite way to cool off in the summertime?
First of all, thanks for inviting me. It's been quite some time that I'm trying to be part of this group. I was so excited when I saw the drama from during the church. I was excited to see Biju and Ramin doing that small drama, which I thought, okay, this time onwards I'm just going to join this group. because of the family commitment, because the third kid was always with me, I was not able to come here. The topic today, what I got is that what's the favorite way to cool off in the summertime? I think the simple answer is having a beer and go to the beach. I don't think anything else that we can cool down. Maybe, I don't know, exciting. Cooling down is what I always feel is that take your glass of beer or take your family out to the beach, have a beer, enjoy the day. I need to cool down after that. I don't have any other, much of an ambition or any other way to go outside or something. If I travel with my family, maybe at this point I don't think it's the right time for me to travel, because if I go out anywhere, 2 kids will be always on my shoulder, so I don't want to travel right now. The better way I always feel to cool down in summer, especially for the next 3 years, is going to the beach. They will play around. I can have some beer and be relaxed on the beach. Next time I'll come prepared for a better speech. Oh, sorry. New tradition, sorry.
Next. Who goes next?
Next.
One more. Yeah.
The last one.
I have a rose, I was just waiting. I think I'll give a chance to Joe.
Well, Toastmasters, this is my first time here. As Sam mentioned, I saw your skit the other day, and I thought maybe I should come here, and then maybe I'll have part of the next year's skit. Do you think crime is a sign of?
The question is, do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength?
That's a hard topic. I don't know what to say. Crime. I think the way it works, or at least how people are neurologically wired is some people may have a tendency towards committing crime, whereas others may not, right? And crime. No.
Crying.
No, that's fine. Crime, that's a better topic. Because I was sort of lost with the crime part. I was going somewhere with it, but crime. Well, it really, like, I'm an emotional person. My wife can attest to it, right? The things can happen, and I might just choke up a little bit. But crying. Was talking again? Is that a sign of weakness or strength? Weakness or strength, right? It doesn't have to be a weakness, right? Especially like people say, men should never cry, right? But I disagree. It doesn't have to be like men doesn't have to be strong and not cry. No, it's okay to cry. It's you can get emotional in certain cases, and you can cry, you can choke up a little bit. I think that's okay. But women, it's a different story, right? Anything and everything, or not, I'm not going to like her. But you watch a movie and then it's like you got like a roll of tissues that you go through. But I think crying, if you can relate to somebody's, are you copying my house? Yes. Maybe if you can relate to someone's situation and then empathize with it, and then maybe sometimes that probably is a good quality. It doesn't have to be the strength or the weakness. Right? I don't know how that becomes a strength. Like when you're crying, how can that be a strength? Maybe to get something out of somebody by trying. It could be that, right?
Emotionally.
Oh,
Thank you all.
Next, I invite our general evaluator to chair the evaluation section of this meeting.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters. We are having a very good session today. Excellent two speeches, especially Manoj. Your icebreaker speech was excellent. We are all. This is the first time I'm seeing somebody here on the stage coming with the props and doing the speech. Maybe somebody did before, but after I started coming here, this is the first time. That was very effective. It really helped to get the point across. So very good job. As James always is a very good speaker. There's no need to say more about. Every time he comes on the stage, he performs really good. Today was no exception. So it was excellent session. And regarding the word of the day, interpret, I have another personal connection to that word. After I coming to US, my first car was Dodge Interpret. So when I heard that word, it brought back to some of the memories. So for the detailed evaluation of each speech, I would like to invite evaluator of the first speech. That will be boy.
What to say? You missed the speech. It was wonderful. Hats off to you, Manoj. I expected that because I know. So I don't know. I mean, you have the opening, a perfect opening, and the content, a chronological order of your life, going to Chandigarh, then the train journey. Everything is in our mind. It's there. We never missed. Every word we captured. So, and there's no nod. So you never say no or anything. So I don't know what to say. Okay. So I don't want to keep on telling that. Only one thing I would like you to improve, that is the eye contact, because you were actually doing that, but as Chetan suggested one day, it's not enough. You just keep on moving. You look, but you're not connecting. No, don't consider that serious. It's all you did. Only thing you could. If you look at somebody, just maybe 2-3 seconds more, that will give that real impact. Because now you just from one person to the other a little bit more faster. So, other than that, he used the speech well, no pause, it was a continuous speech. Awesome, great job.
Next, I would like to invite Saji for the evaluation.